Hello everyone, my name is Amritesh and I live in Kusumpur Pahari, a slum community that lies in South Delhi. My mother is a homemaker while my father has been working as a gardener for over 30 years. He barely earns 140 US dollars a month to support our family. I remember when I was young, my family could only afford to buy new clothes once a year. Till my college years, I was dependent on the hands down provided to our family by my father's employers. When I was in the fourth standard, I got admitted to an English medium school through the school's special quota for pupils from economically weaker sections. My father used to work as a full-time gardener at the same school. Therefore, my tuition fee was waived off. However, moving suddenly from a Hindi medium to an English medium school made me feel completely lost. I remember feeling numb and confused. This led me to start stammering at a very young age. My classmates used to make fun of me and say mean things such as he will start crying and he will just walk to his father, or he will just start speaking now and end it by the evening. Due to such experiences, I really remember spending most of my childhood alone in school. Even as a child, my biggest motivation was to continue studying and not give up. Was when I would see my father through my classroom. My father used to work in a really harsh temperature of 40 degrees Celsius in the school garden while I would be studying in an air conditioned classroom. This fact made me even more determined to work harder. I really remember that we never had enough money for my school uniform. Due to this, I was punished a lot of times in my school for wearing torn clothes. Even we didn't had enough money to pay for my bus fare. Therefore, my father has to carry me 10 kilometers both ways, fourth and two, from the school. If I talk about the problems faced in my community, the major problem is that of water. The water tanker comes only in 10 days and we need to fill our tank cans and all the containers at once, and it is no less than winning a war. And apart from that, we even have our water containers filled at say 6 a.m. in the morning, whether it is winter or summer. Water scarcity is not the only problem in our community. We have issues of toilets as well. People here do not have access to space or money, therefore they go to the public toilets. But since public toilets are also not maintained so well, therefore they need to fill containers and walk to around 110 or 150 meters and defecate behind the bushes in the open. This fact just takes away your self-esteem, since you never know who you may run into. I got associated with Asha under Asha's higher education program in the year 2015 by one of the senior Asha ambassador in my area. It was also during this time that Dr. Kiran made one of her visits to Kusumpur Pahari, and I got the wonderful opportunity to meet and greet her. I really remember listening to ma'am's inspirational speech. She spoke about how education not only changes one's life but also brings a huge change in the whole community's output. Senior Asha students guided me and studying at the Asha Center helped me in scoring 91% in my 12th final exam. After facing so many struggles and sacrifices made, it was the proudest moment for my father when he was called on the stage by the principal herself on the annual day of the school, and he was proclaimed that, see, a gardener's son has topped the school and scored 91% in the board exam. I went on securing a seat at Delhi University while I studied bachelor's in commerce degree. During my college years, I met Dr. Kiran a lot of times, and during that time, during those meets, she started mentoring me as well. Ma'am guided me personally and taught me a lot of things how to get the most of my time of university. During 3 years of my college, through Asha internship program, I got the opportunity of interning at three of the big firms of around the globe. My first internship was at Mazars LLP, which is UK based financial modeling firm, and my second internship was at Macquarie Global Services, which is Australia's largest investment bank, and my third internship was at Australian High Commission. These internships were amazing experiences and helped me acquire practical knowledge as well of what I studied at the university and develop soft skills as well. I completed my graduation in 2018, and through Asha I got an opportunity to interview at Macquarie Global in India. I have been working with Macquarie in India for about 2 years, where when I joined Macquarie Global Services, I joined as an administrative assistant to Gopi Behel. Gradually, with the time, she started mentoring me as well. Gopi ma'am has not only been my manager but my mentor as well. She always supported me personally, but as well professionally as well. She always thinks about my benefit and well-being. I look forward to maintaining a strong bond with her throughout my life. Dr. Kiran ma'am has played a huge role in my life and is responsible for the fact that I am able to stand and speak in front of you. I had and still have a stammering issue. As you all know, it is something that you are made fun of at each step of your life. This fact has created a lot of personal trauma in my life. Dr. K. Raman spoke to me about it and told me it is not something that can't be cured. Therefore, throughout my college life, she provided me with a lot of opportunities to speak at a lot of gatherings, which eventually helped me overcome my biggest fear. I cannot express my words how thankful and grateful I am to ma'am for making me what I am today. A child from slums like me, who never dreamt of going to university, is going to study in an international university. I have been awarded a generous scholarship by the University of Queensland, Australia, in partnership with Asha. If everything goes well, I will be traveling to Australia within 2 or 3 months to pursue my masters in international economics and finance. I can hardly believe that this is going to happen. If it happened, if it had not been for Asha and Dr. Kiran ma'am's support, I wouldn't have been here, or wouldn't have thought of attending university, or would have followed my father's footsteps by becoming a gardener. However, today I believe that my childhood dream of working for the World Bank one day would come true. I look forward to making my parents and Dr. Kiran ma'am proud of me and my achievements. I give my heartful thanks to Chancellor Peter Varghese, Jessica, Michael and others at the University of Queensland for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I would like to end by saying a few lines for Dr. Kiran ma'am. Because of you, a child will feel loved. Because of you, a child will believe they can reach the stars above. Because of you, a child will learn as they play. Because of you, a child will make a difference along life's way. Because of you, a child's life will be forever touched in ways you never see. Because God uses you to help them become the person He wants them to be. Thank you so much, ma'am, and it is an honor to be mentored by you and guided by you. And I look forward of having this long life relationship with you.